This Xbox is getting boring. With its advanced graphics, online multiplayer. Wish there was something different. Something 3D. Yeah, 3D. You know, something that's different from the rest of the consoles out there. Maybe if everything was like red and black. Yeah, red and black would be cool. It had like Mario and boxing, like a flight simulator, blowing stuff up. That would be sweet, man. Yeah, that would be so cool. Just a console that was, maybe it was portable. If it was like portable and had all those features, I could take it with me wherever I went, play it anywhere. That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be the ideal console. It'd be like a console that's made in heaven.
Now this is more like it.
Well, what could I tell you about the Virtual Boy? Well, it's probably the most unique console that both of us have ever seen. And I could say that with a fact. Have you seen anything that looks like this? Didn't think so. If you don't know what the Virtual Boy is, well, let me fill you in with the basic gist of what it's all about. The Virtual Boy was the first 3D game console ever made. Due to the ongoing delay of the Nintendo 64, Nintendo tried to create something to keep people entertained, and it cost $180 when it first came out. It created a three-dimensional feel by utilizing two red and black LED screens where each eye would see a different image and create that three-dimensional depth. Which I find kind of odd is, well, people became scared of using this product. Why would people be scared of using this?
It came from the third dimension, with its own brain, its own voice, its own legs. There's only one problem. It needs your eyes. Virtual Boy. See it now in 3D.
Oh. Right. Well, due to its design, the red and black screens, and the two screens creating that three-dimensional depth, it actually caused headaches and seizures in some players. Interesting. Never happens to me. Must be brain dead. Anyways, it didn't last long. It died within a year of its release, and only 14 games came out for this thing, which is really too bad. You might be wondering what some of the gameplay looks like. Well, here's some. Alright, so everyone keep in mind, this is supposed to be in 3D, and while it may look crappy because I'm zooming the camera into the eyepiece, bear with me, this is way better in person. So here we go. This is Mario's Tennis. Well, it's a Mario game that just happens to be tennis. You get a selection of 7 Mario characters and you play tennis in 3D. It's a pretty cool game. It's the pack-in game that came with the Virtual Boy, so it's the most popular game in the Virtual Boy library. It works well. It uses the 3D well, and it's a fun game. Just wish it was 2-player. Kind of interesting to think about. Up next we have Red Alarm. There it is. Well, it's a flying game. You take control of a plane that's trying to fight an artificial intelligence computer. It's like super smart or something, wants to take over the world. It's a game that's basically like Star Fox, except there's no rendered shapes, so everything is wireframe, which people find kind of annoying and disorienting. I think it's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's a 3D flying game on a portable console, which is not bad. Up next is Mario Clash. This is a good scene that's supposed to be in 3D. Yeah, just so you know, my Virtual Boy doesn't flicker like this. But anyways, it's basically a 3D renditioning of the classic Mario Brothers arcade game. What you do is you take the turtles and you throw them at the other enemies to eliminate them. And you want to try to do it in a combo so that you get the most points. You know, it's not that bad of a game. The thing is it's really repetitive because this game goes on for 99 levels, which is really cool, I guess. And then up next we have Telero Boxer. It's not a bad game. Look at this. This is a first-person boxing game. The 3D effect is actually really good in this one. It looks like you're controlling this robot, punching this guy out. It's a nice game, except there's one thing. Just one thing. This first guy is easy. Wait till you get to this guy. This guy is so hard, and they'll probably get harder with every new enemy that you face. It's not a bad game. Put a lot of thought into this game. It's really cool. Well, these are the 4 Virtual Boy games that I have. I know there's 14 of them. I only have 4. Why? Well, in some cases they're expensive, they're hard to find, and I don't have much money. I'm only 17 years old. There are 2 games in particular that I've played and liked but don't have. One of them being 3D Tetris, which is a pretty good 3D Tetris game, and another one called Jack Brothers, which is actually a pretty good game. It's a overhead platformer, a lot like Zelda, except you have to drop down platforms and collect things. It's a fun game. If you ever get the chance, look it up on YouTube, you know, check it out. The Virtual Boy was a pretty odd design. Very different from all the other consoles or portable consoles out there. You see it pops right off the stand here so that you can, well, so that you don't have to use the stand if you don't want to. Right here we have the focus. You adjust the focus, the IPD. Down here on the bottom we have the volume control, headphone port, extension port, which is kind of funny because they never released an extension cable. And here's the controller port. Then right here on the front, right in there, that's the game slot. This head unit actually consists of 2 pieces. The main head piece right here, and this visor. The Virtual Boy was very, how you say, unique. It ran off batteries that were on the back of the controller, that is if you had the battery pack. And it also popped off so that you can use an AC adapter that came separately. Put it all together, controller stand, and the Virtual Boy, and what do you get? A pair of goggles on a stand. Plus its design made it kind of awkward to use. It was kind of hard to find a comfortable position to play it in. Like, you could either play it on a stand, or you could just rest it on your face like this, lying down. Or you can use it where you're lying down with your face facing like a surface, like I'm using my bed, and you can play it that way. One of the biggest problems the Virtual Boy had was, for a portable system, it wasn't very portable. You had to have a flat surface. Why? Because your face and that flat surface is what allowed you to play the Virtual Boy. So definitely a big design flaw there. But I think I solved it. Introducing the Virtual Boy head strap. Perfect for holding that awkward device straight to your face, making you look like a complete goofball. Sorry, only comes in one color as of this time. But isn't it cool? It makes you look like RoboCop. You can walk around your house with it. You can eat snacks with it. You can pet your dog with it. You can even watch TV with it. Watch TV with it. You can, jeez. There we go. Watch TV with it. You can even play other video games with it. Sort of. Work. Or you can just chillax in a chair and veg. The Virtual Boy head strap. Look like a goofball. Guaranteed! Well, in the end, I still think the Virtual Boy is a pretty cool system. I mean, it's the first game console to feature 3D gaming. That's pretty cool. If I had to put the Virtual Boy on a rating scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it an 8. An 8 probably because, well, it's the first to feature 3D. Even though it has a really awkward design and it's not that portable for a portable system, I still think it's one of the coolest things out there. I mean, there's not very many game consoles that are as original as this. Nintendo does have a tendency to break off and do things that are out of the norm for the market. Another example of that would be the Wii, and it worked. This one did not work, but it's still a very cool game system to me. The games are fun, and it's a good collector's item. Well, that was the Virtual Boy. My name is Jesse, and you've been clocked in.
Goodbye.